What's up? This is Andy Francess, and I'm just checking in with you before No House Advantage's big 100K Sunday Kickoff contest. This is essentially their biggest contest of the week with the highest payouts, so you're definitely going to need some good picks. And if you don't want to trust my picks, I don't know why you wouldn't want to. I don't know who wouldn't want to trust a failed actor turned fantasy sports betting guy. But in case you don't want to, go over to Stokastic.com. They have free projections for this specific contest. And if you want to know how they make these projections, I don't even think you want to know. You remember that scene in Independence Day where there's a bunch of doctors in lab coats in the basement of Area 51? That's how they're coming up with these projections. This is not a guy in his bedroom just saying, "Oh yeah, Julio Jones 50." No, they have methods and they're trying to help you out. So go check those out before you make your entry. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. You're going to see my very first pick is highly influenced by what they believe for this weekend. And if you're unfamiliar with the contest that we're going to be entering, it's one of the pick'em contests that No House Advantage offers, but they also offer a versus the house contest where you can make up to 20 times your entry if you pick 5 correct. And what kind of picks are we talking about? Simple player props. That's what No House Advantage is. It's fantasy and player props mixed into one. They show you a guy's face, so you're looking at Deontay Johnson's face, and they go, "Do you think he's going to have 3.5 catches?" And you just go, "Nope," or "Yep." And if you get a bunch of those, you watch your money multiply. So that's what we're going to be trying to do today. And I'm going to start with not Deontay Johnson, but somebody on his team. This is someone that is right out of the top of the projections on Stokastic. This is Chase Claypool over 3.5 receptions. This kind of makes sense to me. If you watched how he was used last game, I hate to say this because people are overusing this term now, but that Deebo Samuel wide back roll, I like to call it a jackknife. He was a jackknife they used him in a variety of ways. And if we know he's going to get like 2 catches behind the line of scrimmage, and he mostly lines up out of the slot for simple completions, over 3.5 is going to be in the cards. I believe over 3.5 receptions for Chase Claypool is a very solid bet. I'm going to stay in that game. This appears you got the Steelers hosting the Patriots, 2 teams who want to win a low-scoring affair. I believe they're going to play this game relatively conservative. We're not going to see it thrown up and down the field, which is why I'm going to take the under 1.5 interceptions for Mitch Trubisky. I believe they're going to try to limit the mistakes. You saw how awful the Patriots were on offense. So if you're the Steelers, you're going to try to play good defense and run the ball, which is going to be able to kill the clock. I don't foresee them throwing it all over the field. So Mitch Trubisky under 1.5 interceptions. And then also Mac Jones in that game. I see him having a similar game like last week. What did he have? 220, touchdown and an interception. You saw the Steelers defense, even minus TJ Watt at home, they'll be amped up. Mac Jones looks like he picked up where he left off, which is relatively unimpressive, which is why I'm taking the under 250.5 passing yards for Mac Jones. Then I'm going to go to the Jets versus the Browns. Now, we all know what the Jets are, just the laughingstock of the league. And I know that there's a high projection for Nick Chubb, which is like 89.5 rushing yards. But we're talking about one of the best runners in the league, always one of the favorites to win the rushing title. So I'm going to go over 89.5 rushing yards for Nick Chubb. And then lastly, I'm going to go to Alvin Kamara, under 58.5 rushing yards. He didn't really practice all week, which means he's going to be less than 100%. We know that he splits time already a little bit with Mark Ingram, and then they bring in Taysom Hill. And then he's going up against one of the top run defenses, a run defense that has shut almost everyone down, including him in the last 2 seasons in the Tampa Bay Bucks. So I'm taking the under 58.5 rushing yards for Alvin Kamara. They're probably going to try to get him open in space using the short passing game. And I feel comfortable that under 100%, he won't be able to top 58.5. So those are the 5 that I got for you. The Claypool over 3.5 receptions, the Trubisky under 1.5 interceptions, the Mac Jones under 250.5 passing yards, the Nick Chubb over 89.5 rushing yards, and then the Alvin Kamara under 58.5 rushing yards. So, like I usually like to tell you, good luck to you with those picks. Better luck to me. I have some good ones off to the side that I'm going to use that I'll never tell you because, hey, look, I want to win this contest too. But I will see you guys next time for the next contest. Take it easy. Have a good one. Do me a favor. Give me a couple clicks over here. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.